Hey guys, welcome back. No, I haven't recorded in a while. Haven't really been receiving anything as far as dreams and visions go till recently. So, by the title of the video, you can already tell kind of what I'm gonna be speaking about. But the reason I'm posting this one is because of how unique it is. So I had, within the span of 1 to almost 2 weeks, about 1.5 weeks, I had the same dream. So it was 2 times. But it's like I had a part 1 of the dream, and then about a week and a half later, I had a part 2. Like a continuing of the first dream. So that's why I'm recording this, and I'm gonna just share with you the first one. So the first one, it started off as at me being at work at my new job, and right now I'm a doorman, and by the grace of God blessed me with that new job. It was pretty amazing how that happened. 2 weeks before I got the interview for the job, God gave me a dream 2 weeks earlier that I got interviewed for the job. And I saw everything that I was wearing, down to the car that was waiting for me outside, and how many people were trying to get the job. And then 2 weeks later, everything happened exactly like how the dream was. So, but anyway, that's another story. And so in this dream, the first one, I'm at work. It's a regular day, daytime. We're just talking in the front desk, and then next thing you know, it happened suddenly. I see something hit the building across the street from me. We're in the middle of Manhattan, and then it just like comes at like a 45-degree angle, just scrapes the side of the building, and this glass is breaking, shattering everywhere. Look outside, people are running, and people are screaming, and it looks like in the sky there's planes, and it almost looks like bombs are being dropped. So because it's throughout the whole city, people are trying to hide and go inside buildings in order not to get hit. But even going inside of a building, these projectiles ended up going through the ceilings, and there wasn't really a good place to hide anywhere, to be honest. And but everybody was like huddling inside of a building in like the open areas so that they could see ahead of time what was happening, what was coming. And one of these projectiles hit and broke through the ceilings above and all this, and then whatever, I wake up. But mind you, the week or the week and a half that I got these dreams, my head started hurting. I've been having like not like seriously hurting, but like these lingering headaches that were there but not really there. And then so that happened. Then a week and a half later, when my headache got really intense and I couldn't take it anymore, and it was on August 9th, and I went to sleep. I had took a Tylenol, whatever, ibuprofen, and then this dream was like super intense. It was very vivid, you know, in a sense. And so as it starts off with a bunch of people walking around in the city. I see a friend of mine that I recognize, and he seems like it almost as if it takes place a little bit in the future, not at this moment that we're in right now, but it's not very far in the future. It's like just a little bit further. And you know, he has a bunch of friends, and they seem to be just enjoying their life like another day, like nothing's happening, like nothing's changing. like if everything's gonna go back to normal kind of thing. And they had there was like large groups of guys, like they all had their backs for each other and all that. And then the police like patrolling the corners, stopping vehicles. Like they stopped like this RV that was there, and my friend and his buddy, they had like these really big gold chains with one of them had like a big cross on his neck. But it seemed strange, you know, because they didn't seem, you know, like godly, like, you know, living a Christian life. They were just wearing a cross around their neck, you know. But anyway, besides that, so next thing you know, I look up in the sky, and then next thing you know, it looks like 5 or 7 from the distance from where I was to where it was in the sky. I couldn't tell if it was a plane, because there was like 5 or 6 of them, and they were flying like the formations, like how birds fly in the sky, like, or ducks, that V formation. It looked like that, but I didn't know if they were planes or if they were rockets. But as they were going from left to right in the sky, they turn, they do like a curve in the sky, and then they drop down immediately, like down to the city. And then it hit the city, and then I see the explosion from far away, and then I see fire, like this plume, like almost like a mushroom cloud, but it's fire. And then the shockwave comes, and I could see it coming, just and it's spreading out in all directions. First comes the shockwave, just destroying everything, all windows, all glass, everything. So I try to hide behind a wall of a building so I don't get hit, and because I knew what was coming. And then the shockwave comes through, rips everything apart. Next thing you know, I see the floor cracking, and then fire right after it, coming right behind it. And as it's coming, I already know it's gonna be bad. And then I try to run inside of a building, and the flame got so close to me I see the flame coming. It's almost, the thing about this flame, it was unlike any other flame I've ever seen before. This flame was like if it had life to it, like if it had a life of its own, like if it was controlled flame. It's the best way I could describe it. And then it was like a tight area that I had to go to in order to go inside this building, because the flame was right next to it. So as I'm trying to squeeze through this little gap of the flame in the building, the flame touches a part of my shoulder, and I felt like the heat, you know. It wasn't very crazy, but I felt the heat. And then I go inside the building, and I'm making my way into the building, trying to find a good spot to because I don't know what's coming after, like what's coming next, you know. I'm trying not to die, basically. And then next thing you know, I see a lady, panicked, pushing a stroller with like 4 kids, like 2 inside, and then she had another one. All right, like 3 kids, and then another one following her. But she was by herself. She didn't have a husband, a boyfriend, or anybody to help her. And I felt so bad. And she was going out the exit that I was going in from. I was in my mind, I'm like, you don't want to go that way, lady. But I just kept it moving. I didn't say nothing. It was just out of control. It was so crazy. And then I'm making my way in this building, and then I find this room, like an auditorium, and I open the door. I open the door and I look inside, and there's like chandeliers, like crystal hanging from the ceiling, like everywhere. And then there's a piano in the back, like in the corner on my left. And then there's like a bunch of elderly people inside, just hanging out, just not hanging out, like, but they're just sitting down in different seats, like spread out, appeared random, but they were so calm compared to all the chaos that was going on outside and everybody else. And I go to them and I'm like, guys, like, you know what's going on? Like, don't you guys know what's going on outside? And they say, yeah, we know. And I was like, oh, okay. So I was like, okay. Maybe they wasn't afraid. Maybe, I don't know what it was, but they seemed really calm compared to what was going on outside. And then I insist on opening the doors for them so that we can at least be aware of the flames coming and not get caught off guard. So I start opening doors, and then I find like this it's like a fire system, like an alarm system, not an alarm system, but it's like a water hose to turn off the fire. So I started unraveling it and pulling it off the wall and getting it ready so that I could like use it in case we need to use it. I don't know for what, to turn off the fire or what, but I started unraveling it, and then people started helping me. And as I'm unraveling it, that's when I wake up. And that was recently. That was on the 9th. Today's the 15th. But yeah, man, and to be honest, in like the last month or 2 months, that's all I've been dreaming about, like with fire, like how the Bible says, judgment by fire. And it's not that I'm reading it and then dreaming it. It's just it's not coincidence. I don't know what's going on. It'd be bad if I have these things and I don't share it, you know, that I keep it to myself and I don't warn people, and then it'd be my fault when I could have said something to have people aware, you know, like Ezekiel, you know. And I don't know how to explain it, man. I don't think this is the kind of stuff that I need to keep to myself, you know, especially like most of these things that I've been dreaming been coming true. So, you know what I mean? And then you could scratch it off all you want, but it doesn't change the fact that I'm seeing things, and then they start appearing, you know, like again, like 2 weeks ago, I saw, I know this is off topic, but I'm dreaming, and I see Michael B. Jordan, right, the actor. I'm just staring at him. He's there staring at me, and then next thing you know, a suit of armor starts to appear over his body, manifest. It's like metallic, but it's red and blue, and it's Superman armor. And then I'm like, okay, let me write this down, let me record it, post it. Okay, I have a feeling he's gonna be the next Superman. It's strange, you know. And then next thing you know, there's rumors going around that he might become the next Superman. Now, you tell me how I know that without knowing that. You know what I mean? And that's just one of other things that I've predicted that's coming true. That's came true. You know? So it's just, I don't know, this thing by fire, I'm concerned because every time it occurred, I wasn't with my family. You know, you understand? And the worst part is, while this is happening, not one moment did I even stop and pray to Jesus. So that's like a red flag for me. So, but it's good that it's happening, because now if it does happen, I'm like, okay, let me pray to Jesus, ask for guidance and all that. So, but anyway, yeah, I just wanted to share that real quick. It's been a while, and I don't know, man. The other two dreams I had, similar to the fire 2 months ago, like this, it had to do with UFOs, and again with the flames and fire coming down from the city, and this crazy explosions, like ripping through the city, like fire just spreading like a wave of fire in all directions. It's crazy what I'm seeing right now, and I don't know. God help us, I don't know. No comments. I don't want to make any more comments. So I just want Jesus to help me and to guide me and to lead a lot of people into Christ, man. It's not perfect. We're not perfect, but at some point, we have to make a decision to allow ourselves to be transformed by Jesus. We're like the light in a dark world, and it's time to shine. It's time for us to become the bright ones. It's time for us to really lead the generation. God wants us to be a love generation, but we need light. What is it in Genesis 1? God says, and God saw the light, and he saw that it was good, and he separated the light from the darkness. I love that line, because I have a lot of light that needs to shine, and if there's any darkness in me, remove it, separate that, and make me the light, the fullness of this light that God is talking about. I want to be that. That's what my prayers are like. Anyway, God bless you guys. It's time to move forward. It's time to allow growth. It's time to get off milk. You understand? God bless you guys. Be safe, and I'll keep you posted if I get anything, any updates and stuff. Anyway, leave comments below. Tell me what you guys think. If you guys been getting anything similar to this. I'm pretty sure I'm not the only one. God works that way. He reaches many people. When he says he's going to pour out his spirit, he literally pours it. He doesn't really hold back. So sons and daughters will be dreaming. Old men be dreaming visions. So anyway, take care, guys. See you on the next one.